Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new.
What's up, y'all? What's up, man? We in the building, baby. One-ish today. You know,
it's all good.
New set, man. Trying to work out some things over here. You know,
noonish to know.
Yeah, man. Noonish, baby.
Noonish somewhere.
It's noonish somewhere.
It's like 5 o'clock. It's noonish somewhere.
Hey, we doing this show for the West Coast today, baby.
West Coast.
West Side. You know, we're still an hour early over there, dog. But anyways, yeah, man. This is your favorite show. Our favorite show. Noonish, Sports and Tech, man. We are here coming from Arlington, Texas today, man. I'm so excited to be back in the building with my homies. It's been a minute, but we here and we back, man. Gonna have a lot of good things coming up the next few weeks or whatnot for you guys. But, you know, new set. We had to test this thing out, give it a pre-run, see what we think about it before we get moving and invite somebody else into the house.
It's like your bachelor pad, right?
Yeah, bro. You know, just kitchen talk, man. Kitchen talk, man. It's like we sitting around the table having a little kitchen talk, man.
It was the island.
Yeah, bro, around the island, dog. You know what it is. But
got the big screen right in between the microwave.
Yeah, man. You know, just that's that new age kitchen right there, man. That whole experience for you right here. But yeah, man. I am your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with our awesome co-hosts, hosts, whatever you want to call them. First, starting out with El Grande Toto Jonas Bull in the house. What's going down? Been good, bro?
Been good.
Yeah, man. Last time I saw you, you was soaking up some vitamin D on that beach,
soaking
man.
Up some vitamin D. Hope it was enough for a while.
Yeah.
Got back here, it was cold.
Cold in it, man, bro. I'm about tired of this.
It was indeed.
And y'all know who it is. It is half man, half amazing, all hands. Mr. MC Mark Clayton in the building. What's going down, bro?
Not much, man.
Yeah. Hey, can we get a toast real quick before we really get this thing cranked off? Boom,
brother.
PED toast, performance enhancing drinks to the face, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. But before we get started, man, what's been going on, guys? Like, geez, you know, I've been chat GPTing the hell out of things.
You have been chat GPTing the hell out of it,
bro.
You started a whole new company on chat GPT.
Bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, we have new offerings.
You've been doing that video thing. And
yeah, man. It's pretty trippy, bro. It's pretty trippy, man. I don't know if you guys haven't had a chance to experience the AI revolution that's been taking place. I guess for the past 7 years, we just really new to the stage. Longer than that,
I've been telling y'all.
It's been
yeah, man.
It's
coming.
Public.
The robots are coming.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
They're coming very slowly, and they're not very smart, but they're coming.
Yeah, they coming. They coming. Sound like Dion. They coming, man. I was watching something. They were talking about how the robots, you know, robots versus humans type thing is a conversation, and if these guys will ever start thinking for themselves, you're not worried about that?
Not even a little bit.
All right, cool.
Not in my lifetime.
Hey, you know that throw water on their neck, dog. They be all on their neck. Short that circuit,
Water
bro.
on the neck.
Throw water on their neck, bro.
Chat GPT get too sassy with you.
Yeah, ain't got time for that.
Buy some Nerf gun stock.
Yeah. Just
some water guns.
Hey, concealed carry with the water gun on you, dog. You know, we do that here in Texas.
The best water guns on the planet.
Hey, this little squirrel ain't bad, man. After I had a few sips of it,
yeah.
it's all right. Yeah, it's light. It's a little lighter than screwball.
Yeah, it's not as sweet, syrupy.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a little more whiskey taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little more kick in there.
Don't think the wife's gonna like it as much.
She like that sweet, that syrup.
No, she doesn't like it sweet. She just doesn't like the whiskey.
Oh, gotcha. Right on.
She says she doesn't like the sweet, and then she puts jelly in it to make peanut butter and jelly.
She actually puts jelly in it.
She puts like some spicy jelly.
Oh, nice.
She puts me to do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right. It is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds real good, actually. Yeah. Is it better than mixing it with the moonshine that we mixed that day? That blackberry? Yeah. It's better?
Yeah.
You gotta try it sometimes, man.
Richer.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, it's richer for sure.
Right on. Well, shit. Let's jump into this stuff, man. First, we're gonna talk about a little bit of NCAA, a little March Madness. You know, have you been watching the tournament, bro?
Yeah. I did a bracket.
Yeah?
It busted
Who'd you have winning?
fast. I got Alabama winning.
Okay, so you still got a chance to win, but
Alabama has their guy, so I picked them to win. But I like Houston because Coach Sampson was at Oklahoma. Hollis Price, Quantus White, all those guys who were playing when I was playing, and so playing pickup with those guys was good times.
Yeah.
And then Calvin, his son, Coach Sampson's son, is on staff too, which is
nice,
really neat. So all that kind of Oklahoma
ties,
yeah. I was like, Houston, and it's fun to see them be so good. Like, they really are awesome team.
And year after year after year, man.
Yeah, they're in it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is Memphis still in the tournament right now?
Memphis got knocked out.
Oof,
I believe
that's rough.
Yeah, Memphis.
I want to see Penny Hardaway do good, man. But,
Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, coaching. I just like to see him do well, man. At the end of the day, but it's all good. March Madness, man. I hope y'all been enjoying it. It's been a crazy one so far, as expected every year. But yeah,
that's why they call it madness.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you don't know what the hell's going on.
It feels boring.
FAU knocked Memphis out.
Crazy, bro.
But yeah,
crazy. So moving on. Oklahoma's got a nice little spring game coming up. OU, what's the energy like around OU? Have you been up there in a while or visited?
I haven't been up there, but I know the excitement is real. Everybody was pleased with our bowl game.
Yeah,
we played a good Florida State team, and I think that quarterback Travis, he has the opportunity, I guess, to be one of the guys in the Heisman running. Yeah, it's pretty good. And so, but we had a good showing, so everybody. That always feels good, to go into a new season and at least put a good foot forward, especially coming off of our first losing season in a while. Yeah. And so, everybody's looking forward to seeing the 5-star guys, in the spring game. Yeah. And then if Dylan, what that looks like in the offense for a second year, and if he shows some improvement, which I think he will.
Yeah. He does. Has the energy around BV dropped at all since last season, or
no?
Were the expectations
BV got a pass. Yeah. BV got a pass from that season. I think the effects of staff turning over from what we had to what BV came into. I think the saltiness towards Lincoln was enough to say, like, yeah, I could see how we didn't have the culture of guys with the mentality that we would love to have had. Yeah. To win ball games, to win tough ball games, close ball games. And so people are still high on BV. He gets so much respect, and I think we're realistic in that it takes 2-3 years to build. Yeah. As the culture.
I was going to ask how long does it take to turn something around from?
Yeah, sometimes
completely different.
TCU. That's coach's first year. Yep. And at TCU, so that was an amazing first year for TCU. Yeah. Sometimes
that's crazy.
It's not the same for everybody.
Took him to the national championship, man.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Man, so and that's a great segue into this next conversation that we're going to talk about. Coach Prime, CU, they are the only team, of course, and whoever I guess it's the only team, from each other, only team to be on ESPN, right? Yeah. First of all, how do you feel about that? You think it's justified considering they had one win last season?
Because it's Prime.
Prime.
It's very simple. Deion commands the camera. Yeah, he does, and rightfully so. He has never disappointed.
For sure, bro.
In his career. Yeah, from I can imagine Little League to this day. Yeah, he's never disappointed when the lights was on, ever. Yeah, and I'm excited about Colorado being whatever Colorado's going to be. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does and what that looks like, because he's done a tremendous job. They got a lot of talent in there, like ASAP, which everybody knew that. So I'm looking forward to seeing.
You think they have enough depth? That's the thing about college football, and at that level, right? You got to have guys rotating in. You got to have depth at every position, and to where it's really no fall off. You know what I mean? You're gonna have your guys, but the guys behind them are gonna be like fighting those guys for that job. Right on their heels. Yeah.
exactly.
I feel like that's
they're not there.
Yeah.
I think you got to be realistic, going into what they will do as a team over the course of the season. But no, they're not there yet. Especially and same thing goes for them too. The game is won in the trenches.
Yeah.
And their D-line play, I can only imagine, was atrocious.
Yeah.
And so I know they probably got some guys in there, but I don't know if they got.
He said he bought his Louis.
I bet. We're gonna find out. That's what I do know.
See if he had enough luggage inside that Louis, though.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
And I was gonna ask you, did the running back from OU from last year? What's his name? Number 0.
Eric Gray.
Eric Gray. He in the draft?
Yes.
Okay. You think he'll go high first 2 rounds?
I think Eric Gray is one of those guys that, at that level in the right place, he will do really well. I think he's one of the splash guys. He'll have one of those crazy games of catching 2 touchdowns and running for 2 touchdowns.
Joe Mixon type.
Okay. Yeah. Even more agile. Even more
than Joe Mixon?
Versatile. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I think Joe Mixon is he's like an Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
I would say not as explosive, but he's like an Adrian Peterson with better hands. I think Eric.
I didn't realize Joe runs with that much power.
Is more a Alvin Kamara.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just dynamic, versatile back.
Just
like Tomlinson type.
LT,
catch it out the backfield.
But like for real, but it's not. I'm gonna make guys miss. Joe is not gonna make guys miss, really. Like that's not. He does.
Yeah.
But he'll slip some tackles. Dudes will slide off of him because of his stature.
Yeah.
But Eric is gonna make guys miss. Actually miss.
Like whiff.
Like
yeah.
And so I think that aspect of his game, similar to a Kamara or going back like Shady McCoy or Reggie, those guys, or any of the. I mean, even Eckler, I would say. He don't have that kind of stature, but Eckler is hard to freaking. Yeah. You're not going to get him. Yeah. He's just too shifty. I think Eric has that and will put up some really awesome numbers somewhere as a sleeper, so to speak.
Yeah.
You got Brajan, top running back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Crazy.
You think he's like the 1B to.
I think he's not far off, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he's far off.
Yeah, I mean just watching. He's a good looking kid, bro.
Bro, when I look at Bijan's highlights and then I look at his highlights, I'm like, I wouldn't be mad at either one. I wouldn't absolutely be mad at having either one. If I got Eric cheaper, I would feel like I won. Yeah, for sure.
Is the running back still a premium position though in the draft? Right.
It's hard. There's a lot of good running backs.
Yeah.
Deuce from Kansas State is going to be a problem in the NFL. He's going to have a great career apart from injury. He's going to be another Sproles.
Yeah, I was about to say Sproles type.
Oh my God! Like there's a number of running backs that are really talented, and when you're looking at offenses now, pass happy offenses, it is running back by committee. Like I look at Eagles.
Yeah.
They're 3 backs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Chiefs, same way.
Chiefs, they're
right. They
got the bruiser,
McKinnon,
Jet, and then the young kid
Pacheco,
yeah,
and then the guy from LSU.
Yep, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It was hurt, but they're all versatile. Pacheco obviously is a little bit more powerful, and he's gonna try to run through stuff, but I think it's backed by committee, which makes it tough. I think the thing that differentiates backs is the ability to know pass game and pick up blitzes and know hot and understand that. So IQ. Yeah. But physically, I mean,
that's what, it kind of like goes back to what we were talking about before the show. Is like the physical physicality of ability versus the ability to step above that and see the bigger picture, see the details of a particular play or a particular game.
Yeah, to not worry about my physical responsibilities in this play or whatever.
And be able to...
I can process other stuff. What all 7 guys in the box are going to be doing, I can just... That's all I'm thinking about. Which allows me to react
and play freely.
Respond so much, quicker. Like I'm playing ahead almost.
Not thinking, just
reacting
to what you see.
Reacting, I see it. Yeah. Oh,
really react pre-reacting.
It's like
anticipating. Yeah, that's the word.
Yes.
So that's a big word.
That's what I say. The difference between
step ahead.
The difference between baseball and football is that we have to anticipate everything in baseball. You know, like because I don't know where the ball's going. You know what I'm saying? But I got to take that anticipatory step.
Yeah.
When I see where the ball's being pitched or the batter swing, like I know this guy's late, so I'm gonna be moving this way. But anyway,
you have to be able to read the pitcher's body language and movements to get in the right.
That's what they say. But truth is,
what is the truth?
So truth is, I actually do see the ball off the bat. Right. I see it.
See, and it goes back to what
you don't see it. You don't see it on the bat.
Yeah,
you see it off the bat.
I see it. I see the entire journey of the ball all the way to the hitting zone.
Right.
And off my bat. When I make contact, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking. I suck, and I can remember seeing the pitch coming. I couldn't say that, but But I think that goes back to we were talking about before. There's the physicality of it, what you could measure, and then there's that different levels of awareness. There's the physical awareness of movement and where things are in relation to each other, and then there's the visual awareness of where the ball is at different points.
It's so funny because even when I'm giving a baseball lesson, right?
Yeah.
I'll have a tee set up out there,
right,
and the ball's right here. And the kids, I take them step by step because I want them to control their every motion, right?
Right.
And I'm like, all right, swing. And they're like this. I'm like, bro, look at the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're like, I am. I'm like, bro, move your head and look at the ball, bro. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's why you always see guys doing this and they're whiffing, dog. Guys that can actually hit, they're on the baseball.
Yeah.
Seeing the baseball. No, it's
I'm trying to follow the batting cages.
Yeah, not just you, man. It's a majority of people that just don't. It's something as simple as see the ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? People just they don't get that concept. It's fundamental, man. But
it is fundamental.
So we'll talk about something we don't typically talk about. The Kardashians made it to Noonish, y'all. The Kardashians made it to Noonish today, y'all. How about it, man?
Okay.
So, and how did they make it to Noonish? So PSG, right?
I don't see any of them in here.
PSG.
Yeah. I mean, they look behind. So PSG, right? The most popular soccer team in the world right now, right? We're talking about Messi. We're talking about Mbappe. We're talking about Neymar, right? They're all on this squad. And there's more guys that are very well known on this squad. Yep. You're talking about no salary cap, obviously.
That's clearly. Yeah.
Right?
Money is no object.
And they got MJ on the logo. Right. You know, all the stars are going to Paris to go watch these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Right? 715 days straight they have won.
Damn.
Hadn't taken a loss in 715 days. Kim K shows up.
Oh, no.
The Kardashian curse has appeared.
Oh, my.
And they take a 2-0 loss.
For the first
to Reigns, how you say it? It's Rennes. How you say that? That's a French word. Rennes. Reigns. Is it Ron's? Reigns?
Ron.
Yeah. Well, they lost to Ron.
Sophie's probably going to kick my butt when I for saying it wrong.
Definitely,
but that's closer.
Yeah. I call them Rennes.
Right.
But they took a 2-0 loss, bro. You know,
showed up
first time. Showed up, took a 2-0 loss. 715 days, bro. 715,
which by the way is
under 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Almost 2 years.
So is the curse real? Possibly.
They had the party all planned.
Possibly.
Like the new Madden curse.
Yeah, man. She,
Kim K.
Walking around with the Neymar jersey in her hand. got the kids out there. It's all good. It's all good. But
it was good for marketing.
Yeah, it is. But how much more marketing? I don't know how much marketing they need.
We wouldn't talk about PSG at all. We wouldn't be talking.
You're right. You're right about that. Maybe that's why.
That's what they do best.
That's the Kardashian effect. Got the world talking about the fact
they occupy real estate.
Jeez,
everywhere.
Yeah. You're
everywhere.
You're right about it, bro. You're right about that.
You know what? We haven't conquered soccer. Yeah. Mama Kardashian was like, "Yeah, let's go to a game.
Let's go to a game." Yeah. Everybody lost focus. She got to be bad in person, bro. Straight up. She got to be bad
to distract everybody.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So did you guys
can't play soccer no more? Like, man.
Jeez, that mother 15 straight? I mean, beating people easily.
Oh man.
So did you guys get a chance to see when when Messi went to Brazil, back, Argentina.
And went to dinner.
To dinner.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video?
Yeah. It's insane.
It is out of control, bro.
It's like Michael Jackson back in the day. Like
the entire, I felt like the whole country was on that street. He couldn't move, bro.
Yeah. Stuck.
Yeah, people touching him on his face.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he taking chances out there trying to eat some. Yeah.
To get some takeout.
It's like,
everything.
So can Messi not go home?
Hook up some DoorDash.
Where can Messi go?
Messi? He's too big. Soccer is the biggest.
Huge, bro.
In the world, yeah.
Oh, it's the biggest.
He had come to Kansas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Messi would be straight in Kansas.
It would be. Iowa.
Hey, Messi, come to Kansas.
Iowa?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, they were talking about signing him to that Miami soccer team in the MLS.
Oh, that'd be
he was really close, but I think
definitely go to a game.
But then he got offered a $400 million a year contract from them Saudi boys out there. That A-Rap money.
They would take $400 million a year.
A year, bro.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
Winners are draw. Can't quit winning.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But we'll keep it moving.
Speaking of winning, something we don't normally talk about, but this is to a very small percentage of people is big. Mm-hmm. So in Formula One, okay, it's probably not that big of a deal that Red Bull's leading the way. That's probably not that big of a deal.
We're bringing Christina Eber back to talk Formula One as well. All right, so
we can definitely argue this time because there's a lot for us to argue about.
Yeah.
But for the first time in 63 years, longer than I have been alive, an Aston Martin car was leading a Formula One Grand Prix.
Aston Martin.
Really?
Aston Martin
was leading. They didn't win.
So they haven't had the lead.
They haven't led a race for a single lap in 63 years.
Why are they even competing anymore?
It's straight marketing. It's a Formula One thing. There's the leaders, and then there's everybody else.
Jeez,
so they've arrived on the scene.
But and here's the fun part for me as the older guy, and also as a fan of the driver, has already won world championships, retired. And came back.
MJ. He's the MJ of racing.
He's the MJ of racing. Fernando Alonso.
Wow.
Has placed third.
Really?
As the oldest person. I think the oldest person ever. Yeah. But definitely the oldest person in recent, the past 20 years or so.
Yeah.
And retired, come back. He's been on the podium for 2 races into the season. 2 podiums.
That's wild. He's like MJ for real.
And the other 2 podiums.
MJ with the Wizards.
And the other 2 podiums.
He's MJ taking the Wizards to the playoffs.
Red Bull.
To the championship.
Verstappen and Sanchez or Garcia Perez. That's it. Yeah, he's the guy that was down at the Red Bull run.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Got you.
Yeah, Checo won this last time too. So that's awesome. That's kind of cool too.
So Aston Martin is back.
Yeah,
Aston
Martin
music. Hey, I gotta hear that when I leave now.
Yeah,
that's a jam. That's
pretty cool for.
That's very cool.
Formula One.
That's very cool. Very cool. And so also, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the World Baseball Classic. It ended last night, USA versus Japan.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't have written a script any more perfectly, bro. The last out.
Do tell.
Of the World Baseball Classic.
Who was pitching?
Was Shohei Ohtani.
Nice.
Versus Mike Trout.
Oh, really?
You cannot write that up, bro.
That's awesome.
You cannot write that up any better,
That
bro.
is beautiful.
And Shohei Ohtani shoved 300-mile-per-hour fastballs right up his ass. Actually two.
Okay.
It got to a 3-2 count, got to a full count, and then he threw a slider, bro. Like perfect slider, bro.
Hit the
you
corner?
see it?
He watched?
Bro, it's in. No, he didn't watch. He swung.
Okay, I was like,
it would have been like it's the perfect slider,
he
bro.
had to swing.
It was, it was the perfect slider. It was in the zone the entire time, and then right out the zone, bro. Yeah. And I mean, bro, like. Shohei Ohtani, bro, he like I don't think he's going to the Angels next year the way he celebrated, dog. Like he threw his helmet, bro, or threw his hat. It was just like it's like went nuts, bro. But you cannot write that up any better, bro. There's other countries. There's other countries playing in this, and the top 2 ball players in the MLB on the same team that never get to the playoffs
came down to
that last out, bro.
They're telling what they had. Riding on that.
My gosh, bro. They had to have something, bro.
They had to have some side bets going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it was a 3-2 game, bro. Kyle Schwarber came up in the 8th inning, hit a home run, a 1-run home run, solo shot to make it 3-2. And I'm talking, bro, like it was an incredible finish, bro. It was cool. Very cool to watch, man.
I mean, really though, even it was with those two guys, even if it was like whoever wins this, I'll buy you a beer.
Yeah.
It doesn't
matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It's all
Mike Trout already got a $400 million contract.
Yeah.
Shohei's about to get a $600 million contract, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's $300 million pitching. He's worth $300 million pitching and worth $300 million at the plate.
You know what sucks? That baseball does not have the type of
marketing
stature. Like, it doesn't hold weight. This guy,
he's the greatest ever, bro. He's better than Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth only did both for 2 seasons, and he only threw 88 miles an hour.
All he does.
Yeah,
and the numbers reflect. Oh my god! Like
he doesn't even. This guy, even when he pitches, he hits.
It's insane.
They just don't know how to hype baseball.
So
they need to hire you.
It's a long ass season. I mean, bro, like, hey, MLB, if y'all want to get back to the front, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Holler at the guy. Holler at this guy.
Hey, bro, I got you, dog. I got you, bro.
But there's no way that shouldn't be everywhere. I mean,
everywhere, bro.
Because it's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah, he is underappreciated, bro.
Very underappreciated.
But the man is the greatest athlete I've ever seen. The guy, he's one of the fastest dudes in the league, too, running.
He can run.
You know what I'm saying? He can steal bags. He gets bags, bro.
He can throw, he can swing, he can run.
Everything.
What else do you need to know?
Not just throw, he can
Bo
pitch.
Jackson, bro.
Bo Jackson couldn't pitch.
He couldn't pitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's on a whole nother fucking level, bro.
You don't know show.
Shohei, they call him Showtime, bro. They call him Showtime, bro. That dude he's legitimate.
You might know Bo, but you don't know show.
Bro, you don't know show, dog.
Man.
Show don't know diddly, dog.
It'd be hard to sell a Japanese culture in America, though.
Yeah, hey, come to eat those Metafests and we got you. So we're gonna keep on moving. So on to the NFL, man. So Dallas Cowboys, man, making moves this offseason. Some good, some bad or indifferent. We shall see what the draft looks like, right? Because if we end up bringing a Bijan Robinson somehow, some way to the Cowboys, and we have draft picks that we can trade up for or with, that would be dope. I would love to bring Eric Gray to the Cowboys. I think he would. Eric Gray and CeeDee Lamb, bro. Like, I see it happening. You know,
with Brandon over there.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
And then Pollard as well. But I don't. Right now, I don't feel good about Zeke not being here. You know, and I know people are down. Like, he's not. Zeke wasn't here for the big play. That's what Pollard's for. Zeke was here to keep us on schedule. Is how I feel about it. You know.
Absolutely. If that's the case, but that's where the beauty of running back by committee live. Like, you honestly, like, I think you can find somebody to do what Zeke did for way less.
Yeah, no doubt.
1,000%.
No doubt about it.
I wouldn't reach in the draft, like, not for no back. Like, no, not Dallas.
You wouldn't trade up for Eric Gray or Bijan Robinson if the opportunity presented itself, because they have several picks in this draft.
It depends on what's happening with Tony Pollard's recovery,
and that's another thing.
I don't know. We have to.
Now we got two broke legs in the backfield.
True. Yeah, they need to know. So I mean, I don't know that factor that matters.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they need to address offensive line in a major way.
Absolutely.
In a major way. And
in a major way, though?
Yeah.
I think we might need one or two.
But that's a major plug.
Yeah,
I would say, and or a plug in the middle.
Yeah,
of that defensive line.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I felt across, but defense is really solid.
Yeah.
I think they did a great job in the free agency getting
Gilmore
from Indiana.
Oh my gosh, bro!
That's great move. I like Cooks coming in.
Yeah. So
I've always been a fan of Cooks.
Let's talk about Cooks. Is that guy? I mean,
Cooks is
he's very injury prone, but is he
suffered a lot of injury?
Yeah.
He's a problem though.
Is he a number one?
He's a good two.
So we have
two good receivers. He's no different. You want to look at the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who's their number one receiver?
You're right. Juju's like a tight end almost.
Yeah. I mean, and now I'm thinking about it for Dallas, like having those two guys, who's going to replace Schultz?
I think we can draft somebody to replace Schultz. And we've got Ferguson. We've got other guys, Hendershot. Right? Some guys that showed some flashes.
Honestly, I would look at finding a really good young, because I still think they want to be a very pass-oriented offense. I don't think that's going to change. And so why? Because that's the way Super Bowl champs were pass-oriented. The Super Bowl runner-up was pass-oriented.
Yeah,
that's why.
We don't have a passer, though.
You got a passer, and the name is Dak.
No,
pretty sure he drops back and he passes the ball.
Yeah, he's a thrower. He throws it. I don't know how accurate that thing is, though.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. You're trying to win the Super Bowl, you're going to have to throw that thing, and I think they need to – I think bringing in one of the younger elite tight ends would be a great move, or going and, plugging somebody in that can play multiple – positions in that offensive line would be ideal. I think you can get a good running back. Yeah. To do what Zeke did, to be honest. Nice. Not early. You don't need him early in the draft.
Yeah. But we definitely need somebody that can block.
But you definitely need somebody that can pick up.
Yeah.
Pass. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's another thing that people undervalued with Zeke. The guy could pass block with the best of them.
True.
I don't know if Pollard's there. I've seen Pollard make some good blocks. I've seen him with some blocks.
Yes, me too.
So
yep.
Those are the intangibles and things that people don't really focus on that much when they think about a running back. But there's so much more to a running back than just running a rock, toting the rock.
Yeah, running back really needs to know the pass game.
Yeah,
protection. Protection was crazy. Being a young dude looking at protection. Why do I need?
You better know it, or you're gonna get the rock.
Yeah, I know it like the quarterback knows it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So moving on, Lamb, bro.
Lamb.
Lamar Jackson, bro. This is your guy right here, right? So, tell me, what's going on with him, man? Are we gonna get Lamar Jackson signed or what?
Yeah, Lamar's gonna be a Raven. Yeah, Lamar had to. I mean, I think what the Ravens did was smart, good business. I think it was good for us. It's good for Lamar.
Got it.
To see what the market says about him.
Yeah.
And it's spoken loud and clear.
Yep. So Keyshawn Johnson made a great point. He said that teams in the National Football League are not going to negotiate for Lamar Jackson because basically they already know when they make an offer, the Ravens all they're going to do is match it.
Yep.
Because they're not letting him go.
True. Yeah, no, I agree. But
so even if they came with $260 million, Ravens like, all right, we'll match it.
No, they will not match that. If they go do a contract like what Deshaun got and they're not going to match that.
They're not going to match that?
No.
That's the whole situation right now.
Because Lamar, what also happens if you do offer that contract, you stuck with that contract. That contract, even if the Ravens do match that, it sits on your balance sheet. That actually sits on that team's balance sheet for going into free agency. Yeah. We're in free agency, essentially.
Yep.
And so they would be locking up dollars that they could use in free agency by just offering that.
That's
crazy. Is a big move. That's a big fucking deal. So if you're going to offer that much, you got. So they have to be strategic about if they are going to offer.
That's some of that front office.
You're locking that up, but right now, that is not available in free agency.
We're talking about the 26-year-old MVP, bro, that has nobody trying to offer him a contract.
I know.
So, no, you don't think there's any collusion taking place right now?
Hell no, no.
I
think we're talking about a 26-year-old MVP who, when I think he is a casualty of an offensive system that has not expanded to allow him to grow as a passer.
Yeah,
that's what we're seeing. And then on top of that, unfortunately, he's been injured.
Yeah,
at the end of the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, man.
Like when the team has needed you
the most, you're not there.
You're not there. Although prior to that, no problem. Like we've been great, record leading the division, blah blah. Like all that's good. But as everybody knows, and as you know, and as Stephen A. Smith says loudly and all the time, the best ability
is availability.
Is availability at the end of the day, and that's why there are no truly guaranteed contracts in football, because chances of you not being available are very high. Yep. They're just high. They're higher than any other sport.
They're not for long.
Period. Yeah. So with that, I just know, like, if I'm a team, teams are not dumb. They do business. Yep. The Ravens will be here when Lamar is gone. Like when he retired, the Ravens will still be around. Yeah. And they will be negotiating in the Ravens' favor. Yep. They'll be around if Lamar's not on the Ravens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they want a win-win situation. Yep. Lamar he was set on this is what he wanted. Like he wanted what he wanted. Yeah. So it's okay. I mean, let's see what everybody else says about that.
So is Cleveland playing chess? A lot of rest of the league is playing checkers. You know,
they might be. They might have set it up like that. Yeah. To make sure
that Lamar was unhappy.
Baltimore was not trying to. Yeah, nobody in the league was going to do that.
Yeah. But they still have a great quarterback on their hands.
Yeah, they do.
Worth that $230 million guaranteed, in my opinion.
I don't disagree. Yeah, I think he had to obviously stay healthy
for sure.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, man. That's a tough situation taking place in Baltimore right now, man.
It's a roll of the dice that Cleveland had.
Get that man his money. Get that man his money. Yeah, man. He's worth it, bro. He's worth it.
He turned down, a really, which we come to know, it was about a little over $40 million a year. Yeah. Fully guaranteed.
Yeah, man, bro, it's like
a fully guaranteed contract.
Being a quarterback, it's like, do you want to win or do you want money?
You want both.
At the end of the day,
you want both.
Yeah, you do. But if you want all the money, you're not going to have a team around you.
Mahomes got all the money.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. You're right.
You want both.
You're right.
Jalen's going to get a lot of fucking Jalen Hurts is going to get broke the fuck off.
Joe Burrow is going to get that money.
They're going to get money. They're going to have all the money. Yep. And that's why a part of winning is also scheme. Like coaches think it through, adding nuances. Who are we playing? What are they good at? What are they not good at? Who are our players? What are our players good at? All right, how do we get them in position to be the best that they can be and not ask any more of them? Yeah. How do we get their worst players in situations where we expose that? Yeah. That is scheme. Like it's both. And so it's like KC is the
I was just thinking, like we were talking about the physical side of like physical level to strategic level. Yeah. But you take anybody who's Sunday morning quarterbacking or coaching versus a real coach. Yep. And the difference is I'm looking at a play or a game and saying I would have done that. Yeah. The real coach is looking at the team over this year, next year, 4 or 5 years down the road and thinking, I got to do this today to put myself in a position to do that
tomorrow or down the road.
Next year in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. And or if I do this, that's going to happen.
That's going to
If I do this, we're not going to be able to have a high paid receiver.
Yeah.
If I do this,
I can win this game.
Might not be as good as but if we run our offense like this, Cincinnati Bengals. Yep. If we do this offensively, we got literally the worst offensive line in the league. But you know what? We're gonna skim around it because I know our quarterback is a dog. Yeah,
right.
We're still going to do our thing,
and they got him some protection. Mr. Orlando Brown.
Hey, that
was a great signing,
I'm so
bro.
happy for him.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out.
He's former Raven, right?
Yeah, Boomer Sooner.
Oh,
former Raven.
Nice.
Sooner and Raven.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
Love.
That's
Yeah,
a revelation
I was so happy for it. Yeah.
He got that paycheck.
Oh,
that boy got that payday and deserves it.
We had some dudes get broke off from OU.
Yeah, bro.
You know, it's exciting to see.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, that was great for Cincinnati. But I'm just saying, like, really good coaching takes in consideration their weaknesses and strengths, and then puts a scheme together based on who they're going against.
Yeah.
Kansas City is the pit. Like, Mahomes got all the money. They couldn't spend a bunch of money in a lot of other places. They couldn't even spend a bunch of money on defense in secondary.
Yep. But they figured it out.
They figured it freaking out. They did their homework on the guys that they got.
So if you're the Ravens GM today, what do you put on the table for Lamar Jackson? What is he worth to you?
The deal that I heard was it sounded really good deal, like a really good deal. I think Ravens need to have an out in the deal. Like, I'm sorry, I think it's football. I think it's more. You know, it's aggressive.
It's a lot of risk,
There's a lot more risk in football than there is in basketball and baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
Is. And so, as an organization, I would definitely want to have an out.
Yeah,
I love you. God bless you.
Yeah,
and I want to take care of you.
So crazy to hear that from a player, though.
I know it is, but you're
a businessman. Yeah, exactly.
You own your own business. You look at it as
risk adverse.
We want to minimize risk and maximize our gain. Just saying. So
for sure,
that's what a negotiation is, and that's where they're at. But I get it. I would definitely want an out, though.
Yeah, no doubt. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Lamar will be in Baltimore. We know that, but
it's all love.
We'll see if he gets his money, man. It's tough.
Like, we go to the table. It's like you play the game versus your friend. You play a game versus one of your boys, and when we're in the game, you're not my boy.
Right. Like when Kobe ran through Paul Gasol's chest.
You said it.
You know what I'm saying? You're my brother. You're my brother. But we're playing like you're my enemy right now, bro. I don't see you. So, I see somebody with a jersey on opposite of mine.
Period. And so here they are. When you're at the negotiating table, we're at the negotiating table.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Outside of here, we can have a beer.
Yeah, exactly. Get your feelings out. Your feelings are here in this room right now. That's where it is. That's sports, man.
Yeah,
that's the reality of sports, man. And so the Mavs, man, on the losing streak. I know we got to kind of run through this stuff real quick. Ja Morant, man, craziness going on. He returns tonight for his first game, coming off the bench, I believe. That's just weird, but come on, Plexico Burst. Like, relax. Why are you taking guns in the club? Like, chill out. You know what I mean? I'm glad you didn't shoot yourself, but relax. Especially on the IG Live, that don't make sense, okay? And then Derrick James and Anthony Joshua, man. He's been training Anthony Joshua. I don't know if y'all know this, but Anthony Joshua fights on April 1st. Y'all tune in for that. First time he's fighting under Derrick James' tutelage. And Derrick is working the man. He's an Under Armour model, dang near. Like, the dude is a beast, but he ain't ever worked out like this before. No. Derrick's got him doing some unorthodox things.
Probably got him drinking some water.
All water, bro. All water. The Anthony Joshua plant. Y'all gonna see him.
Nutritional plant.
Yeah, man. It's just a lot of cool stuff going on. So we got a few minutes left, man. For a little. Is it up? We up. We up.
Time's
up. We up, man. So we'll get a Tech Talk next time, man. So we, like I said,
run, new place,
new space. Had to get some things figured out. Sorry for the late start, man. But hey, sorry, not sorry, man. We got it in today. Stoked about it, man. We'll see y'all next week, sometime around noon. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. We'll see how this thing goes. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace.
Whoa. Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. Pick it up.